this hat look really cool?
No.
No? How about now? We made it to Stonehenge about 3000 BC. I tried to stream here and my camera broke, so I couldn't stream. So we're doing a vlog instead. Welcome to Stonehenge. It's like I have a drone now. What sound does a drone make? I'm being joined today by cameraman Sam, who's actually not currently holding the camera, so I don't know why he's called that. I feel like as a camera, this is a very cameraman-y hat. I think you should wear this. Yeah.
Bit small.
I think it suits you actually. Oh yeah, do you know what do you remember, hold this for a second, cameraman Sam. Do you know what, I mean, this is not really the type of hat I used to do it with. In the 90s, I remember my brother doing this in the 90s and me like obviously copying him because I thought he was the coolest guy ever. But like really like
you meant to bend the peak in.
Bend it, like really like to the point that it's like almost more like a triangle.
No,
like
don't
this.
ruin it. That looks terrible.
That's the way I used to wear it in the 90s.
Stop it.
And then you wear it like this. But like this is, because it's so wide at the top, doesn't really work, does it?
No.
Oh yeah, almost, a bit more. Swivel! Swivel! Some huts. These are actually as old as Stonehenge. These have been here for about 3,000 years. Pretty impressive for the fact they're made of like hay and stuff.
Hey. Hey.
So we're gonna walk to Stonehenge. It's a half an hour walk. Otherwise you could also get this bus. So it's every 5 to 10 minutes. But it's a beautiful day. Look at it. It's beautiful. Surrounded by fields and cloud and beauty. I'm very sorry if the wind is very loud. It's cool. The very people who built Stonehenge walked along this very ground that we're walking on now. Like, nothing has changed. The ground has not been touched in 3,000 years. There is a road next to us, but other than that, apart from some cows, clearly, because there's a lot of cows, but other than that, untouched. Untouched by the foot of man. Oh, I see it. That is small or super far away. I can't even, that's as far as I can zoom. There's some humps over there, some earth humps. Those are called curses barrows. They're burial mounds from the Bronze Age. And they're in relation to Stonehenge, they're that far away. Ice cream man! I literally said I wanted to have an ice cream at Stonehenge and I forgot to get one at the cafe at the visitor centre. And there's one right here!
guy walking around with that like it's some kind of Thor's axe.
Do you know what it feels like? Like a putting thing, like a little golf putting thing.
Putter.
Putter. It also feels like a baseball bat. I feel powerful with this.
Stonehenge, beware. And it's just disappeared.
Yeah, because that's why it's magic. They actually think it was built by aliens. Because the rocks are so big, and that's what they've done it. So aliens did it, and that's why it disappears every now and again, because the aliens just cloak it. They've got a cloaking device. True, I read it in the brochure I got.
None of this is true. I actually remember reading a Scooby-Doo comic when I was a kid, and it had Stonehenge in it. I remember being like, "Wow, that sounds great."
Do you know what
Yeah.
Stonehenge features in as well?
But
Cult classic movie, like $1 million movie, big Hollywood movie, Sharknado 5.
oh, okay.
Wow,
Well
look at
done.
that cube! Ice cream. Shit.
I think that's going to be bigger than the cube for Stonehenge.
I don't think there's a cube for Stonehenge. It's just everyone just does what they
Well,
want.
I was right then.
Oh, is this where they check tickets?
No, I don't think so. There's no tickets to the ice cream place. Oh, right, yeah, probably.
Oh no, this is the. That's the bus.
Oh, do you need to get on the bus and then maybe? See, that's on my screen. Alright, so after talking about wanting ice cream for about 10 minutes, we've got to where the ice cream is, and Alex has decided she's cold and now doesn't want an ice cream.
This, I mean, to be fair, back there, I don't know if that was on camera or off camera, I did point out that it's cloudy just for Stonehenge and nowhere else. So it is cold here.
Must be something wrong with the camera because my camera just shows blue skies mainly, and they're completely, yeah, weird.
Waiting area.
Yeah, sure.
That's cute. Yeah, I think so. So we've got tickets and we're on the wrong side of the fence. So we need to.
But I have to say now, this does look small on camera, but
It looks small in real life. As well.
with no, I disagree. With my eyes, it looks like some of those are as big as a house. We'll see when we get there. I think.
I feel like I should just be able to climb
I'll
over
be
this
wrong.
fence. Well, so it seems. Does that mean you can not pay for Stonehenge and you can just get this close? Though that seems pretty. Like I'd be happy just to get this close if I save myself 25 quid. I mean, I didn't pay anything because I've got English heritage. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but
No, only a few times.
it's quite a good deal actually. 8 quid a month, and then.
All right, let's stop plugging that. And let's go. Just had a thought. I just found a fiver in my pocket. We should have maybe have done like the whole, like, oh, let us through the fence, security guard man, and then the money goes like that. Can I borrow a hand to show you how it would work? Let us through the fence, please. And then it's done like that, and then anyway.
I don't think a fiver would have done it.
I think we could have probably just said please actually and I'd done it, but never mind. The lady there checked our ticket and now we are inside. But it's kind of, there's not much fanfare here, it's just this bit
I
of
think they
road.
should have like.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right, here we go. It still looks tiny. Do you know what it looks like? Hold on. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like you know when you go to like, for example, Longley or something like that. They've got like a child adventure park. It looks like that. It looks like somebody just made that for like kids to play on.
So this is Alex from memory, going to tell us about Friar's Rock.
Yeah.
Go on then.
From memory,
Yeah.
as far as I remember.
Wait, hang on, I'm just going to, okay. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
devil bought the stones from a woman in Ireland, wrapped them up, and brought them to Salisbury Plain, which is what Stonehenge is on.
Right.
Salisbury Plain.
Can I just say also a very natural presentation of this was obviously from memory.
It is, yeah. I'm just looking at the rock as I'm saying it. One of the stones fell into the Avon, which is the river Avon,
Avon, yeah,
by
yeah.
here. And the rest were carried to the plane, as you can see behind me, probably, if my cameraman's doing a good job.
Yep.
The devil then cried out, "No one will ever find out how these stones came here." He shouted that. And
Someone obviously heard it.
a friar replied, "That's what you think." Whereupon the devil threw one of the stones being a very light term here, at him and struck him on the heel.
This one.
The one before you. The stone stuck on the ground and it's still there, and it was a friar, and that's why it's called Friar's Rock.
I wonder if the devil threw all of those ones as well.
Yeah, it just said he dropped them here.
Oh, well, that's the mystery solved then. The
He
devil
bought
did
them
it.
from a woman in Ireland, wrapped them up
Why was the devil in Ireland?
to buy stones from a woman
Okay.
to bring them here.
Okay.
I don't know why you're asking this question. It's very straightforward, really.
I mean, yes, no, sorry, okay. Right, so this man here, where is he? Where's my hand? This gentleman here told us actually that all the stuff Alex said about that stone was bullshit.
He works here,
Well, he's got a coat on that says he works there.
and he's
we
just
don't know
standing
for
there and
sure.
watching, so I think he goes right here.
So this can, now your chance to come clean.
Well, yes. Turns
Okay.
out it's not this rock. I didn't realise there was more than one rock that was just straight outside Stonehenge. It's actually a rock on the other side, so we'll go see that in a second. Probably there's a footprint in it. But this rock is of significance because it's where the
Winter sunset.
midwinter sunset
Midwinter
happens.
sunset happens.
There's a big arrow. Can you see it on the ground?
That's 3,000 years old. That arrow.
That arrow has been here since the beginning of time. Do you know what I'm jealous of? There's a bunch of birds on Stonehenge, and I'm like, well, if I could fly, I could just go over there as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing with birds famously is they just don't listen to the rules.
Did you say you used to cycle? And
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
been
years
in the
ago. I used to
rocks?
live over that way somewhere.
Where,
Don't
did you
look it
say
up.
that you've actually been inside?
You
the
can
look,
come
this
along
kid-
here. You
This
used to
kid's
be-
got the right
this
idea.
kid knows.
This kid's got the right idea.
It's good. So you just pretend you're a child. Yeah, you used to be able to just come right up to it, and then they put all this stuff here, and
If that kid had longer legs, you could
but
have gotten there.
you see
before
though
they stopped
actually
her.
when you see all the sort of druidy types that come here for the various solstices, whatever that later on, the correct pronunciation. Solstice, thank you. They just go right up to the stones, and you can see them all lying on them. So, there's no kind of
Can they?
alarm. Yeah, we'll
No
insert
way.
a picture,
I'm gonna be a druid just
Up
so I
here,
can do it. Just so I
a
can go
picture
right
of
up.
them lying on the rocks, if that exists. I'm not sure, probably does.
Look at that, we're right up close to the rocks now. Beautiful. They're bigger than they looked like when we were far away. But they're smaller than I thought they would be. Is that because I'm not stood up right next to them? I don't know. Hold this for a second. I'll stand by the rocks.
I'm telling you,
You're probably still 20 meters away, and I think they look quite big. Crouching isn't helpful. Okay, well let's both say what we think they are comparable to in size. I think that the two here, with the little kind of triangle on top and the one up on the top of it.
The biggest one?
No, the two together. The biggest one is in the centre now. That's the one I'm talking about, just off to the left of it. That's as big
that
as
This one?
this one here, yeah.
Okay, yes.
So I think that one is as big as a bungalow with a pointed roof. Maybe even a two-story house.
Yeah, I think I thought that they were going to be like... I mean, they are singular rocks, so I guess that is quite big.
And okay, let's say this one, the middle one, right, it's as big as, how many cars is it as tall as?
Oh, I reckon that's like 2 cars.
No way.
As in, if you stood a
and-
car
right, okay.
up, like that's the wheels. Stood a car. It depends on the car.
Right, so let's do
What's,
this for scale. Your hand further away. Right, your hand now I think is like as tall as a car scale wise.
Let's pick a brand of car though, because cars are different sizes.
Okay, right.
I would say a Mini Cooper, right? I'd say 3 Mini Coopers maybe,
Wait, we should.
or 2.
Everyone just look online at how tall it is. It's tall. There'll be if you Google it.
3 Mini Coopers. That's my bet.
You think it's as tall as 3 Mini Coopers?
Yeah. Maybe 2 3/4, to be more
Right.
exact.
We're gonna Google it and then we'll.
Wait. What's your bet? Mini Coopers.
End to end?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're probably right. 4, I'll say 4. Alright, yeah. No, okay.
Alright, let's check
Alright,
it.
okay. Right, so the tallest standing stone, that one, Alex is almost certainly centrally framing it now, is 9 meters tall. 9 meters. That's
9 meters. I am 1 meter. No, how many meters am I?
Yeah, you should have do something that you know that. How
I'm
tall it
1
is.
meter 0.7.
I'm
I'm 1.7 meters.
Mini Cooper
So that's the size
length.
of like 4 of me. And a Mini Cooper. I said 3. I think you might be more accurate actually. But now we're checking a Mini Cooper.
How long is a Mini Cooper in? We don't want feet, we want meters. Mini Cooper overall length. That's not helpful.
Length?
Okay.
In millimeters?
Yeah, it's not in millimeters, in meters. 3.7. So we're
3.7. So
both
3!
wrong.
3? I said 3.
3.5.
I said 2.43 or 3.
You said 2.43.
I did. No, sorry. I said
incredibly
3 or I said 2 3/4. So I got it bang on, bang on. I know how to measure things in Mini Coopers. Putting that on my CV.
Yeah, I'm not happy with it, so I'm still looking stuff up. But I think probably you're right. I don't really think I'm gonna be
You
right
can't
with
see it, but I'm doing my little.
it.
Oh, I can't do it because the sun's in my eye. I was doing an eyebrow wiggle. Just believe I did it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's the more I look, the more accurate you're getting. So I'm just gonna stop looking. But
Yes.
oh,
Wow! Look at all the birds.
wow.
Wow. What?
That was good.
The hell
Say
is
something.
that?
Stop saying what. Say something like inspiring
Poignant?
about it.
Birds. Wow.
Okay. Birds.
That was incredible.
Wow. We're getting on the magical bus.
I feel like I might have to leave this hat here, seeing as it's not made of rocks. Hello, sheeps. Hello. Oh, I guess this is it. This is Woodhenge in all its glory. It's about as spectacular as Stonehenge. How is this free? How is this free of charge?
Well, these used to be wooden pegs. And they restored them to concrete. They're actually concrete now, but they're exactly where the wooden ones were. And people say, not from reading the signs, I just know this because I'm very clever. People say this was effectively the poor man's Stonehenge. because they would mark up with different size wooden pegs the same kind of linings that the sun would rise over them and allow them to know when the seasons were.
I'm gonna read up on it. Check your facts.